Hi guys, welcome to the video. In this video, we will look at logical operators in R, how to execute them, and what is their significance. Mostly logical operations are divided into three categories. Basically, these are set of three operations: and operations, or operations, and not operations. So let's quickly initialize few vectors and see how they exactly work and what is their functionality. Let's say I initialize x and y vectors with 0 and 1 as their values. So again, it should be remembered that for logical operations, 1 is synonymous or equal to true and 0 is equal to false. So they can be used independently and interchangeably. So let's say I initialize x and y as two vectors. When I do a logical operation, it is symbolically given by and it will be equal to true only when both the inputs are equal to 1. So as you can already see, if I execute this, if you look at this, sorry, let me, okay, if I execute this, what I get, the instance where both the inputs are true are equal to 1 are at the first and the fourth position. So we get true at the first and the fourth position. Similarly, wherever both the inputs are equal to 1 or a true, then the output corresponding output at that particular position will be equal to true and otherwise false. Logical, sorry. So basically this is logical OR operation. So whenever either of the input is equal to 1, it will result in a true, otherwise false. So as you can see, first position, second, third and fourth position, all these position have at least one of the input equal to 1. So therefore all the positions will have a true when I execute x or y. So logical not operation, it is given by exclamation mark. It will just do, negation or not of the input. So 1 will be turned into 0, 0 will be turned into 1 and so on. So if I execute this, I will just get 1 will be turned equal to 1 will be turned to 0, which is equal to a false. So a similar explanation can be carried over. Now there are operators such as double and double or. So double and operator only takes the first input into consideration, or the first place in the input into consideration, and generates result accordingly. So if I do x double and y, it will only do an AND of the first two positions of x and y and generate the result. So it will basically be equal to true as you can see here. Similarly, x uh, double or y operator will basically do an OR operation on the values present in the first position and then generate result accordingly. So this was a short video where we quickly learned how various vectors can be, operated based on certain logical conditions. Now, why are these important? So again, as you can see, all these operations are vectorized, meaning they are done simultaneously and all the input units are engaged at the same time. So this will help us generate, let's say I want to filter on values which are greater than a certain value, or let's say I want to filter on input where all the records are equal to true. So this basically helps me understand how I can basically do it. Or let's say I want to proceed after checking on a particular condition or doing a logical not on a certain condition. So this basically gives me a basic understanding of how to do that. In the next video, we will look at how to basically handle an A in R.